Hello guys, it's your boy Bearwood, and today I'm gonna start a series where I build a blue rose sword from Sword Art Online Alicization. So let's start with the first step. CAD. You probably don't have a single clue what that means now, don't you? So first things first, what is CAD? So CAD is basically just like a digital drawing, a 3D model. It's like a sketch of something that we're gonna build later on. Now, why is this CAD process so important to our build? So basically, to build our blue rose sword, we are gonna be using that thing. It's called a 3D printer, by the way. This thing is actually a really smart machine that has insane building potential. It's automatic as well. Like, you could literally AFK while this thing is building your sword. But despite the insane features this 3D printer has, in the end it's still a printer. It basically does not know what to build unless you tell it what to do. So how do you tell it what to do? You do that with a digital sketch, a 3D model, CAD. To build this CAD model of the blue rose sword, I'm gonna be using this software called Fusion 360. Not sponsored, by the way. This process of drawing the blue rose sword is probably gonna take about 8 hours. And I'm gonna try to explain the process as short, as simple as possible, because I know you guys don't have 8 hours. XD. So we're gonna start off nice and easy. We're gonna wanna hit sketch, select this plane, draw a center line, and we're gonna roughly draw the side of the handle. Now, I want this handle to be a cylinder with a diameter of 26 millimeters. So we're gonna hit beyond the keyboard, then this cursor will pop up. And just click this line and the long line above. Type in 26, rotate this baby, and boom! You got yourself a 26 millimeter handle. After that, we're gonna wanna sketch the icy part of the handguard. If you look at crystals in general, they're basically a bunch of lines that intersect at one point, right? So that's basically what I did here, drawing a bunch of lines that intersect at a point. And now you'd want to hit M to bring the intersecting point up the Z-axis to make this 2D sketch pop into a 3D sketch. And then you'd basically end up with a skeleton of the shape they're trying to make. Then you'd want to go to surface, hit patch, and then use the skeleton we just drew as border lines. Repeat the process until the whole skeleton is all patched up. Once you're done, mirror it twofold, then stick them all together, and boom! You have your handguard. Repeat the step for the blade, these smaller shards, and the bottom crystal. These two wraps, I just drew 2 circles, a 3D guideline, and then just use sweep to connect them all together. I copied the second one and just mirrored it. I used the same technique for the binding vines, but I decided to make the guidelines a little bit jagged to resemble the stem of a real rose. Now, it wouldn't be a rose stem without thorns now, wouldn't it? So I'm just gonna sketch a model, extrude it with a 45-degree angle, and just copy paste a bunch of it all over the place. The legit's really easy. Just draw a sketch, hit extrude, and finally just chamfer the corners.
That was easy.
For the leaf, we'll start off by making a curved thin sheet, punching the shape of leaf out of it, and then punch out a notch with extrude, and then just copying a bunch of these notches using pattern on path. Do the same thing for the leaf vines. Once that's done, make 2 more of those and erase it as needed. And finally for the rose, go to create form, create a random petal, make multiples of those, and just arrange them in the shape of a rose. This entire CAD model took me over 8 hours to do. Fun fact, I stayed up all night just to work on this model during an insomnia session. It was absolute pain. I was just fueled by the desire to get this sword done, which also caused insomnia in the first place. Now I'm just gonna share the model of the sword with you guys, so you guys don't have to go through the same pain I went through. I'm gonna release it once the full form video is up, so stay tuned for that. Now, I did say at the beginning that the sword is gonna be 120 centimeters long, right? Meanwhile, my 3D printer only fits a maximum length of 20 centimeters. So it's obvious we have a size issue here. So we'll fix that by breaking the finished sword into smaller pieces using split body. And you know what? Because I want to make the sword special, we're gonna print the part highlighted in blue using these clear filaments. This will give the parts a really nice semi-transparent look to it. But now I gotta wait for my filament batch to arrive next week. So I'll see you guys in the next video where we'll be printing this sword. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed watching the video. Click this video up here to watch more of the stuff I do. Until then, say your love.